it was supposed to be a playlist of copyright-free music, and it turned out some dickhead had put a copyrighted track in the playlist. And so I don't, like, they said, oh, you've had a warning from this minute to this minute. Like, it was only like a 3-minute portion. Apparently YouTube now let you mute. Your option was you can mute that section of the video entirely, or you can choose to do their experimental feature of just mute the music part. So I've tried that. I haven't looked at the results yet. But I reckon that's a handy feature. But I'm not going to play music in my next streams because I'm going to stream this. But like, fuck, I'm not going to play music. Jesus. Like, I've literally had half a dozen complaints, like warnings, automatic from YouTube or Twitch. Like Twitch, what Twitch do, they mute your entire stream, or the VOD of it anyway. The after, like, they don't mute you while you're streaming, but they mute the recording afterwards. YouTube at least give you a warning and tell you which portion of the track is copyrighted, and you can splice it or mute just the audio. Did you see the highlight I sent you?
Yeah.
How good that timed out so well that this guy picked Hanzo, and the way he reacted was good as well. Just encouraging him to do it. He's like, no, because it won't be me, it'll be you, because you're doing the grab. I'm like, no, it's all you. He's got like 5 people in it. Almost got a team down. And one of the other guys lost their shit, like the other tank. He's like, whoa! He's like, I think he was a new player because he didn't have, like, he had like a bronze border with no stars. It's like it just blew his mind.
Bronze.
What rank are you now? What rank are you? What? How did you even get to diamond? Who boosted you? Who boosted your account?
I've been always on diamond.
You were never on diamond. I mean, maybe as...
You just sit there and you go up 2 games, down 2 games, up 2 games, down 2 games.
And then eventually, you go up.
Because you just keep finding...
Wow, you must be playing it every day. Because you were not...
Statuses.
You were not near diamond. Like, you were plat. You qualified as plat.
No, I qualified straight into diamond.
Did you?
Yeah. 32.37. No.
Oh,
it was like 32 and then it got to that and then...
Oh, you've lost again. Oh, shit, yeah, you've lost, like, yeah, 80 odd. That's poop.
But it's like, I played 2 games before. No, but I played about 4 games, actually. And, yeah, you just get a semi-okay game and then just smurfs.
Well, it's not even that.
And then just idiots. Like, we play a game and it's your typical, like, I was Farah, there was a Farah there, wrecking them at the start. Then I'm just like, look, they can't, because the other one was, he just stayed Hanzo. There's just every single game is a Hanzo. And we played a Smurf Hanzo who was good versus someone who thought he was good. And that was just... Hanzo's so broken. I can't believe they've left that in.
It's terrible because you look at him looking at you and you're like, there is a strong chance that I'm going to die here. Because his arrow is like a tree trunk. The hit box on that is disgusting. I mean, not to say that they're not good at aiming, but it gives them too much. Like, they should narrow it. Like, you've still got to aim with Hanzo, but it's got to be, they've got to narrow it down.
Not really, especially when there's any kind of chokehold and they just get to fire arrows down it and then just, it just happened to catch someone, so therefore, boom.
That's standard Hanzo, right? They just stand at the end of a hallway or a lane or anything and just go fire, 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 fire. That said, the Hanzos now aren't as skillful as the Hanzos previously. Like, this rapid shot arrow gets them out of so much hot water. Like, you used to be able... The weakness of the Hanzo was you could dive the Hanzo, and that was his weakness. Yeah. You can't dive a Hanzo anymore. He will tear you up. Like, oh, rapid shot. I can't actually aim normally, but you get near me, I'll just go, you're dead. And even as a tank, you get drilled.
Yeah, it's just too many luck shots.
Yeah, they need to do something about him. But yeah, I was on a good climb. Like I'm still plat, and I can get to diamond as healer easy, I figure. But like I got to 2763, and then I've just had a few matches where it's like they're 3-round matches, and you're like, okay, it's 1-1, but the first round we won comprehensively easily. The second round we narrowly lost just because we goofed it, and you think, oh well, we're just going to win the third round. Nope. Even when you're up, like you'll be on like 99-0, and you still lose it. Just I don't understand. I don't get the reasoning. There's a bit of, I think I've had more luck in the games where I've been vocal and I've made calls, because I do think that the awareness of a lot of players is a bit subpar. Like you'll see players in your team and just being out of position as well, right? Like you've got tanks who have a shield, your DPS don't use it. Or you'll have someone that chooses a shield tank, but the DPS are 2 flankers, so there's no point playing a shield tank. You may as well just play an off tank. Things like that. Like the team composition sucks, and then the positioning sucks. My best luck games have been the ones where, as a healer, I stand behind the tanks. Just always behind the tanks. If I can't see a tank, find a tank. And then when the DPS complain, I'll say, well, you're nowhere near us, and you've gone on a little side journey. So too bad. I can't see, if I don't have direct line of sight to you and you're not playing with the team and you get wrecked. I mean, unless they're a flanker. If they're a Tracer or a Genji, I'm not going to chase and help them. And if you're a Pharah, fine, I'll pocket you. But like, let's say what I'm seeing is like McCrees and soldiers going on little side journeys, and they're not using the shield or the tank to hide behind. Like they'd be so much more effective if they just stood behind the tanks, let the tanks take the hits and just shoot through them. Played one game yesterday where there was this McCree. He was godlike, not because of his aim, but because of his positioning. He rolled onto that second point in, what's the Egyptian map? But he rolled in with the tanks, let them go first. He'd flashbang through them, and so you can't shoot him, and he's just coming in and just wrecking. Alright.
Is this outside?
This one, Busan Mecha Base. This might be the indoors one. But they've got the outside. I think the base one's the indoor one, you know, with the point in the middle that's dropped down below. They've got the temple, they've got the base, and then they've got the town square. Yeah, it's anyway, indoors. Everyone does this high ground fight to start. It's just the same thing. Like you can, I mean, I know there's a high ground advantage, but you can just go straight to site and wait for them to come.
They just get to peek you and step back and hide.
No, you don't peek. That's the thing. There's an underground, there's a whole underground section you can stand under, like in the side part. Like, and no one ever uses left lane.
Awareness.
No one ever uses
Could you imagine
left lane
these
either.
potatoes?
Well, these guys, yeah, they'll stand out in the open, won't they?
Yeah, we got an AFK.
He's not AFK, he's just coming up with strategy. Settle down.
Yeah, just start looking up how to play the game.
It's all good, all good. Oh, that was risky.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. Yeah. That was my fault, I should have bubbled him.
Okay, you player.
Alright, that's actually good.
You have this.
What happened there?
You had Winston jump in by himself and just get wrecked without a bubble. Like he jumped into the middle of a 6 group. Like
I'm gonna go in 7
he just jumped into the middle. Like, oi, Winston, just look for people that buy themselves. Don't jump into a 6 stack.
That's Ari's full charges.
I need a boost behind.
At least they've left stairs. Look, if you see the tanks, that's where I'll be.
What the actual shit?
just got banged.
Genji just deflected. Yeah, this is a loss straight away.
No. This. Oi, Winston, just try and focus down that Genji for us. Just hunt him solely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not doing his role. He is legit just jumping into a team battle, like 1v6, and just getting rolled every time. He's trying to battle Azari, he can't do it. No, he's just trying to battle, he can't battle. He's gonna have to change up.
Yeah, I think Winston's definitely the choice.
Yeah. No, we lost this round.
Zara is a smurf.
100%.
No, it's just that we've got Winston. Versus... he'd be good... As Winston, don't try and fight like a normal tank. Like, don't try and frontline it. Your thing is you've got to jump behind them, let them all turn around so we can shoot them. Like, use your maneuverability more than... Like, you're not like a frontline tank like Ryan.
Give it your all.
He's not going to switch either. I'm not going to tell him to switch. I'm just telling him how to play his hero. Because he's legit just walking into the other team like he's Reinhardt, and they're just going, "Yep, you're dead."
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
You should Farah, and I'll.
Boys, we got Zesty Supreme.
That
chicken.
Mercy.
Nice. Party poop.
So you get a boost then?
Yeah, you boosted. I had to catch up. I've got to keep my eye on this. I don't want to heal Winston yet.
Another tank.
I've got to heal Zari every so often.
I've gotten so many idiots to like know.
They're hunting you.
Oh my! I've just put into the one bar.
I know, they're hunting you. Because you're the damage, so they're going to aim you down first. Okay, there's Genji on the flank. Oh, he's up there.
Oh my god.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
Really?
Yeah, no. They almost have shot you at once there, because you went... as soon as I switched to heals, you were dead already.
Onwards to victory. Fire at will.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm fucking retarded.
Fucking Winston just left me. Like, let's get the hell out of here. Leaves me to die. This bitch.
Let's just back up.
Any,
Level 6. Oh, okay. Ryan's out of.
I'm coming. You got a healer and tank coming back from spawn. Just care.
Damage boost engaged.
Kept them off.
Yeah. Oh, that was luck. You both flashed each other.
Where is
Can't
this?
see you, can't see you, can't see you, can't see you.
Yeah, we're real up.
Oh, you're gonna die in this. Jesus. I read you in between two tanks and I lived. I don't know how that happened. That was better.
Sorry boys, that was a big dick grab. Just had to send it.
Score.
The Winston's still a liability. He's not really doing much. I'm trying to avoid healing him now because he's just... It's just a liability. If I go to chase him, I'm
Are you
dead.
experiencing any issues with your
Because he's what he's doing. He's diving in, coming straight
Mate,
out.
it's not worth it.
No, he's not. Like, he can get out himself. He needs to get out himself. I need you to just wait till he comes back. Or you monkey, I'm just on the next time you dive in, I won't be with you. I'll just stay back with the team so that I don't get wrecked. So just be careful that you jump back in time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, we'll do.
Capture.
Because no, I went to heal you and Zari.
Power
before I
boost,
got
power
wrecked.
boost.
damage boost engaged.
I think we easily could have got him out there, but I'll keep that in mind.
Cheers, mate.
Dude, I need to stop going AFK at the start of each fucking round, dude.
Let's get you back out there.
Zarya's low.
The objective is
Oh,
You want to settle down? I just got wrecked.
Yeah,
Healing.
we just got pumped.
No, we didn't.
It's almost
Still in it.
winnable though.
I love how this guy goes, we got pumped and we still got 3 on.
Oh, they're so low at the back.
A speedy recovery.
Farty Poop's fragging. Feels so bad saying that out loud.
No one get into position.
my sight.
Your support has arrived. Where does it hurt?
Got bubble in 5.
Where are you at?
Nice,
Oh,
Frankie
Bobby.
Poop.
Damage amplified. Helden sterben nicht. Rocket barrage.
no!
Yeah, nice.
The battle continues.
He just bubbled. It's fucking ridiculous.
Clearing the area.
We've
Can
all
you
been
fly
there.
up so I can get on the thing, on the
I
edge?
just got a free flash.
Good.
Oh
Oh, he's one.
Oh, I just got wrecked by McCree.
no. Who didn't cap the point?
He aimed me first. But see the kill feed? He just went snap, snap.
Nah, nah.
I must go where I'm needed.
It's this widow.
Onwards to victory.
Being useless. Now we're gonna get black hole. Watch this.
Let me get the touch. Right on.
Can't see you, can't see you.
My will.
Don't let up on them.
Easy.
Should have a million ults here.
We're gonna have to play hell
I've got
smart,
30
boys.
seconds till the next res, so just go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, tell him.
You got a
tell me
power
to
boost
just
there.
Don't come
Damage
too close.
amplified.
I was too busy looking at other healing targets.
No one can hide from my sight.
There's some mortality. I can grab.
Damage boost engaged. We make a great team.
I can grab.
So this, yeah.
Yeah, let me go when you can.
Where does it
No, I came to help you grab.
Yeah, sorry, did I use bubble on the wrong person? That's huge.
Don't stop
Fucking
now.
huge, dude.
Fuck, he left you to die as well.
Recharge.
See, that's the thing that loses
Okay, Josh, I'll
games.
listen, so.
That's the thing right there that loses games. See,
Makes up
he's
for that huge barrage. winky
he's
face.
mentioned his intent to grab, and you've gone in. He's gone, ah, sorry, mate, didn't do it. It's like that's like how you lose the round.
Hey, I'll drop
If
in.
I hadn't rezzed
I
you,
need to get charged, man.
this would already be game
Just,
over.
just
Yeah.
power boost this early
I
bit.
am, but I've got to be able to get out of this. So I'm just looking for alternative exits.
I'm not even shooting you.
Surrender to my will.
Help. No. Reinhardt's in
Oh,
our
I'm
back
dead.
line.
No,
I'm
he
dead,
just-
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Onwards
winner.
to victory.
I need a heal. Oh, nice.
How are you alive there, you?
I res the monkey.
GG.
And he just got dove off.
I know, he's dumb.
Starting over.
Thing is, it's one of those things. I don't want to not heal the rest of the team either, but I know you're effective. But if we have numbers as well, like they act as decoys. If it's just you, the other team's going to focus you down. Whereas if at least I have them up, they're alive. Oh shit! This was this res,
Yeah, because
and then you went ham. But I'm healing the shit out of everyone. There you go. I like that I get that because I resed you into it. Yeah. You better vote. You what? You piece of shit. What the hell was that?
well,
Didn't vote me.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Didn't vote me at all.
but see that fucking horseshit. Stupid Widow's like, yeah, we just won that last one, so I'll go Widow.
Yeah, he
And
didn't.
useless and getting jumped by
He-
fucking Winston.
Yeah, he wasn't. Well, we had. I don't know. Did they have Winston? They didn't. No, they had a
Yeah.
Ryan. They had no. They had a Ryan and a Zarya.
At the end, I did.
Alright. Look, I don't know. I think the one that needed the most healing on our team was our Winston. And you. Because the other McCree was having a party time with you. But the Winston was just no, he was trying to play Winston like Reinhardt. He literally walked upstairs.
But you know that first battle, I killed one of their healers straight off the start.
on
And
the
we
first map?
So it was 5v6 in that last.
Yeah, and you know,
round.
well, you know what he did on the first map. First map, we've all come out of the gate, and rather sort of, like I said to him, you need to jump their back line. You jump over the team, make them all turn around, get their back line, harass their back line, and then we shoot them in the back. Instead, he jumped into their front line, like he just jumped into the middle of a Reinhardt and 2 DPS. Insta-dead, like died immediately. Oh, dead, oh. Those are the kinds of players that also would say, oh, you're not healing enough? It's like, no, you're just not playing that character how it should be played. Well, and I think in the game as well, you've got to be, like, he didn't argue with me when I said this is how you should do it. Because it was logical. Like I said, you're playing him like you're playing Reinhardt. You need to use his maneuverability and jump past them and attack healers. He didn't go, oh, you know what you're talking about. Because he knew that he was wrong. Well, it was either that or they don't care. Like, because there's also people that just intentionally throw or don't give a shit. And the other thing is as well, because tank queue is the quickest queue, you actually have a higher percentage chance of striking players who don't give a shit as tanks. Because all they wanted to do was play Overwatch, and they don't want to wait, and they see tank queue 2-minute wait, bang. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're usually DPS or heals, so they like tank is the quickest, then healer, and then DPS is waits forever. So they go, fuck it, I just rather, I've just come back from work or just come back from being out, I just want to have a quick game. Fuck it, I'll just, whatever, play Winston. Bang, straight in, just play it like he doesn't give a shit. Not that you give a shit heaps, but you still want to win, but they just don't. The Q system's good for the DPS side of things, but it's not good for tanks. Because you will end up with more potato tanks, but you need the tanks to be decent, because if you don't have front line... Like, there was one game where we had excellent DPS, and our healing was good, but our Reinhardt wouldn't go in. Like, he'd stand there with his shield up, let his shield get shredded, and then hide. And it's like, we need you to initiate this fight and go in. You need to take the damage so I can heal you, and then the DPS can shoot through you. Still didn't do it. Just stood there, took damage, died. Then, healers. It's like, no. Oh, DPS, bad. It's like, no. It's like, oh, what would you know? It's like, 400 hours on Zarya? I know exactly what to do. Just shut your face. Might have a go of this game Tarkov in the coming week or so. But I'm going to watch it. You know Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov? I'm going to look at a few tutorial videos first to see if it tickles the fancy, just for the fact that it's... From what I've seen on the overall, it just looks like it's PUBG, but it's got some AI in it. So you're not just playing against humans, there are AI heroes or characters that you're fighting against. I'm not sure, I could just talk out my ass. But the other part of it is, it might be a little bit nerdier, like Arma 3 was. Like too much level of... with the weapons and the... You know what I mean? Like it's not just... collect the shit that you need. It's, oh, collect this attachment, make sure you've got this attachment, because this attachment plus this attachment equals win. And if you're a new player and you go into a game and you're versus people that have got all the right attachments and all the right kit, like, you're dead. Like, you can shoot them, they won't die, you will. But I don't like games like that. I'd rather just a game where everyone just starts on even keel. You've all got equal ability to kill each other, and the gameplay comes down to your maneuverability or your aim, or a combination of both. Because that's essentially what COD was. Or, sorry, that's what Pro Mod was. You have these perks. Sure, you have a selection of weapons, but there's not too much variation there. It's about your style of play. And then it's just, how good are you at aiming, or how good are you at moving? Like, it was a lower... There's just too much... There's too many FPS games that rely too much on kit, collecting things, power-ups. It's just... Like, they've forgotten... I mean, I think... I'll be interested to see what Doom Eternal's like, or whatever... Quake Eternal... Is it Doom Eternal? Quake Eternal's coming out in March. But even then, I haven't played the latest incarnations of the multiplayer versions of Doom or Quake. I think I played it like once. And I don't know if they've made them silly. Like, I've not even played CSGO, but it looks like it's changed. Like, the main base search and destroy part's changed, but they've got all these skins and stuff now. And these new versions of, like, gameplay. I'm not sure. Like, I get that they're trying to make the game more diverse, but I seem to think, like, less is more. Like, simplify. Like, people like playing soccer. They like playing baseball. They like playing basketball. The rules don't change. What does change is the style of play within that, the different strategies within that, and the skill of the players. That's where the beauty is. Like, just look at sport. Like, game developers should look more at sports. You don't need to keep fucking with the rule set. Pick one or two rule sets, stick with it, and like the gameplay itself will be the thing that, like, that's why CS had such a following for so many years, because they stuck with the same formula. Now they're trying to tweak it out a bit. It's like, no, you're just gonna end up killing the game. And that's why COD got shit, because like after COD 4, when they did Modern Warfare 2 and all those ones, it's like perks, attachments, and it just was like, how is this a game anymore? It's like I'm playing Barbies and I'm collecting things and dressing up my character with shit. Like, it's not skill-based gameplay anymore. It would be like playing baseball, but the player with the shiniest bat wins. Like, what the shit?
Yeah, they've lost the standardized games. I mean, that's why Rocket League does so well.
Because it's a sport game. Exactly. It's, here's the rule set. This is what you can do. There's a slight variation on ability or whatever, but again, that's down to play style. And it's just, how good are you at timing, whether you can hit a ball and maneuver a truck. Again, coming down to aim and movement. That's what makes it a successful FPS game. Aim and movement. Everything else is just window dressing. Like, you could, by rights, make a successful FPS game if every character was just a capsule and the maneuverability and aim was there. And you had levels that allowed you to use that. Like, you had obstacles that you had to get around or maneuver past or use as cover. That's every good FPS game in a nutshell. And that's why even PUBG for a little while was decent. Because it was simple. It was, oh, I go out. Sure, I collect a bunch of shit. But essentially it's, I get a gun. I shoot people with the gun. Now you've got vaulting. Now you've got all these other little extra bits they've added into it. And it's just like, just stop. It's just like, leave it as it is. It's like when they try and invent those extra sports. Like, they're those extra sort of American football games where they're like smaller versions of it. Or it's even like, I was going to say indoor soccer, but like, what's that other one? There's like those indoor variation games where they're not the actual sport. Like, they pretend to be the sport, but they've added so many extra little rules to make it fun and interesting. It's like, no, just leave it as the base sport. People will be fine. Just going through Steam now, just looking at the list. Seeing what's there. Nothing is really jumping out. There's some stuff coming out though. Like I said, I think Doom Eternal. But again, don't know how it's going to be.
So what's this? Sitting at the gate.
Okay, we're gonna need bigger heals. I'm gonna have to go Moira. I'm gonna have to go Moira or Anna. I'd rather go Moira.
It's traditional.
Stay that.
And then damage.
Although we've got a Hanzo, so... Oh no, he's changing. You could Junkrat.
Yeah, probably actually. Just
Extra
fireballs at the
Fireballs, just hide around corners.
Seeing as that... Well, my whole first part of the map is just keep shooting through that...
Yeah, but just don't poke the line of sight. Because all you need is a Hanzo to go, oh, hi, snap, you're dead.
That's why Doom and Hanzo, their instant frag ability is retarded.
I would argue against it with... See, Hanzo has the luxury of being able to sit back and just fire an arrow from all the way down a lane and kill you. Doom, I would argue there's
yeah,
skill
but the
in
fact
Doom.
that he can... Yes.
He can one-shot.
Still the one-shotting is bullshit.
Well, it takes skill
so
to do
many
that.
Characters require you to put in like 1,000,000 rounds.
Yeah, he still requires... The thing with Doom is people get scared of him and people forget that once he's actually done a slam or a punch, he can't hurt you anymore. He's got one ability left. He relies on all three abilities to be off cooldown to actually do anything. Otherwise, he's standing around doing nothing. And people run away from him when they should be engaging him. Care the Widow in the high ground. Don't poke that. She's on the fence. She's dead. Good. We've got a Winston behind us. Got a hog at gate. We're one tank down. Just don't. Yeah, don't play back. Use fence.
Yeah, don't play main. Don't play main. Play behind the wall.
Just
Widow's on
use
main,
corner.
Yeah, don't pick the corner actually. Widow up.
Bad luck, bad luck. I'll go in with you, Ryan. I'll wait. Get a Widow at the front.
Jenkins stayed main. Going to back.
I'm dead.
This will heal you.
I'm just at the gate by myself, holding them, and then just everyone's
No,
gone.
because they came in because Ryan fell, and we had the other shit, and other tanks of fucking ball, so he's not gonna.
Where are they going? Middle?
I'm gonna go west flank, right side.
Soldier's middle, but it's a fake out. He's not going middle. He's not going middle.
Soldier, monkey, right side.
They're going top
can
left.
go
Two of
get
them. One on site. Nope.
Radio.
Out main. We got to try it.
Main.
I got Widow.
Gotta fight on side, guys. Ball.
Let's just take point.
Ball, you piece of shit.
There was a
I kill one. I kill two. Go point. You play point, we win. More one. More first, please. Come on. No, don't fuck it up, come on.
This will heal you. This will restore you.
I got
Okay, I'm by myself first.
No, you're not. I'm here. I'm with you. Oh, I can't heal through that.
one by...
Widow is at the front. Use the posts at the front of sight to hide behind, so Widow can't poke you.
Dead yet. Get into position.
We need to focus fire, guys. We need to focus on fire.
Yeah. So when you've got a Widow by themselves like that, the only viable position on that side is where those two pillars are at the front.
Yeah.
That's the only spot you can hold behind the pillars. Oi, so when a Widow's at the front, the only two viable spots on that site are the front two pillars on the site. You cannot stand anywhere else.
There's no way we can play like in the behind the two pillars when there's 5 people on point.
No,
There's
of course.
no
This
way.
is you kind of have to do a semi-group, but it's hard.
There was this stupid
Yeah,
ball. He was like,
the
I'm
thing
going
is,
for hot laps the whole
It
time.
should be like one going high ground and contesting the Widow.
Yeah.
And which should have been me or the Mei,
Yeah,
since the tanks have to touch.
yeah. You sound Dutch.
I'm Italian, but
Oh.
I'm trying to change my accent. Yeah.
There you go. He's Italian. He's trying to change his
You
accent.
might run a Widow again.
Reveal the truth.
Do you want me to mercy you?
No, you do your thing.
No,
I'm
he's-
going to jump over the top and...
You've got a mercy anyway.
Hello.
I'm actually gonna. I've been having a bit of luck as the old Baptiste. He can frag out. He frags out as hard as Soldier frags out.
A moment to
Like in terms of damage output.
Probably just a moment.
So if you do want to ever play healer, pick Bap. I mean, or Moira, but Bap is just
5, 4,
the frag ability is ridiculous, and the saving, the orb, holy shit! Save the team from an ult.
Okay, they still have Soldier. Widow one on main. Which I both. Nice kill. But he's tough SV. But he's dead. Play safe. Oh, low. I'm dead. Monkey now. Upper mercy.
Yeah, we lost one of our tanks.
Sorry, Mercy.
I knew that stupid ball was throwing.
Yeah, ball probably through.
Oh, our tank left, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dickhead that was the ball last.
No, he's ball. No, the ball's in still. It's the other guy that left.
No, he switched. He's on ball now, and I reckon he fucking rage quit because he couldn't spin around the map doing nothing.
Oh, fuck.
Where are these guys hiding? I cannot see. Oh, they're there.
Soldier going right.
We can't push without a tank. I'm gonna have to. After I do this, I'm gonna do a wall in a sec. I'm gonna do a portal in a sec.
But this one. Monkey off. Oh, thank God the immortality was there. I'm going back. Using sides, it's using sides. Okay, we got an advantage. Hog.
Soldier high ground, soldier high ground.
Yeah.
Hog dead.
Monkey's in though. Yeah, we go point, kill monkey.
Yeah, we can do this, I think. Oh, sniper high ground in the side box. Motherfucker. I just walked in, snap. Oh, I've got old spawn. Shit. I'll go back spawn.
Monkey's above already.
My ultimate is charging.
No, Upper Mercy. Oh no.
Securing the objective.
You're not gonna live.
We lose two already.
Reset.
Oh, they use ult as well.
Yeah, let her waste that, just hide.
Yeah.
Don't, just wait.
I got actor, yeah. The 5v6 is gonna be hard on this point.
Yeah. That Widow's looking at
I need
gate.
to switch up. I need to switch just because Monkey's gonna contest me all the time.
Be careful.
Sombra to the right of our gate.
Stupid BAP.
Translocate.
There's, you mean?
Yeah, it's just wrecking me.
Yeah, he drills you. I'm saying he's like soldier. He drills. Like he hasn't got rapid constant fire, but his 3-shot. You're gone if he can aim.
Need healing. Amplification matrix ready.
I'm gonna hook.
Reset burst activated. Get inside.
I'm on the aggro.
Let them out.
Monkey's in the
Oh,
zone.
that's a waste. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna switch.
No, I got the hug.
Anna, maybe.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Oh, somewhere off. Oh.
It's a loss. I don't think we can come back 5v6.
I don't know, we won't.
Reset, wait for me.
We can give it a shot, but
We need to jump on one target. Like instantly. Probably not the Widow, she's gonna run away.
Ahoy, matey.
Oh.
Looking for me.
See, this is still what's so broken about this game.
let's get jumped on.
So you have this absolute dunce who doesn't know how to play, who's smurfing on a new account in his first game, in that first round,
I'm not ready to
doesn't get to do his
What, you know, the
shitty
tank and leave?
skate around. Well, that's what he was. He was the ball.
The Widow's low. Bap is low. I nailed both of them.
Heroes never die. Rocket barrage incoming.
Winston down.
We got 2 kills, yeah, we can go.
Hog on site.
Hog, no hook. I bet any more targets.
Oh, I couldn't get you.
And they're all in it. Yeah.
I'm trying to aim you through that.
No, man.
Yeah, it's a loss. Doesn't matter.
I'm not ready.
I reckon they should just instantly sub someone who's in queue into these games.
Yeah, I don't know. Just it feels bad. Big feels bad.
Now. This will help. Sniper, be careful. My ultimate is almost ready. You're powered up. Get in there.
Widow's not even a good shot. I shot their widow.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I shot their widow more times than she shot me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out.
Right, peace. Good luck. Have the funds. Right, I'm gonna have a little break to wash that tape. Into it. Road to plat, to bronze, to wood. No, road to diamond. Not sure what game I should play next. Looking at my library. Too many. Let's do this.
Welcome to Oasis. Prepare for battle.
Oh, this is some...
Select your hero.
Yeah, fine. Let's do this. Easy win, team. Easy win.
No dying on my watch.
What's everyone doing? How you going?
Hey, man, bro, yourself?
Good,
Hey,
man.
you're a tradie.
My tradie, no.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, you sound like one.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an
That's,
insult.
nah, that's a compliment.
It's a compliment. Don't worry about it.
Nah, but just, I don't know, bro. You just got that voice, you know?
Got that Aussie voice. Here you going, mate. We're going to win and get bloody another round of Overwatch here. Yeah, get into it.
The one.
Get into it, mate.
That's the one. That's the one.
No, that's not me. But we are going to win. Yeah, later.
I am on fire. I will lead us to victory.
Wait, what? Lost connection to game server? What the hell? You wanna explain yourself, Jeff? What the hell is this? Bro, how about I exit and I restart the game? I'm gonna be sorely disappointed if that counts as lost. Probably does. Jeff, if you're watching, fix your shit. That is not good. You gonna start anytime soon, Overwatch? Cheers. Okay, game's back on. Connecting. Let's see what's happening. Let's go on the Overwatch channel on. This is unable to log you in. Go online. I tell you what, if this doesn't say download a new game and play it, nothing else does. Well, it looks like BattleNet is down, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be the end of this stream.